Eat broccoli like this for maximum cancer-fighting power. The green vegetable that haunts childhood dinner plates. It's bitter, it's crunchy, and yet it's been called one of the most powerful anti-cancer foods on earth. But what if that power was a lie? Because here's what most people don't know. The moment you cook broccoli the wrong way, the very thing that makes it protective against cancer dies. And unless you know this one secret, you could be turning this superfood into just another piece of soggy green nothing. Let's find out what science really says. The molecule hidden inside. At the heart of broccoli lies something extraordinary. It's not a vitamin, not a mineral. It's a compound called glucoraphanin. And when glucoraphanin is activated by a natural enzyme called myrosinase, something incredible happens. They combine to create sulforaphane, a molecule so potent, scientists are calling it one of the most powerful naturally occurring anti-cancer compounds in food. In lab studies, sulforaphane has been shown to neutralize carcinogens, help eliminate mutated cells, disrupt cancer cell reproduction, reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. And here's the most shocking part. It doesn't just fight cancer. It may also help protect the brain, fight infection, and even support heart health. But there's one big catch. You only get sulforaphane if glucoraphanin and myrosinase are both alive and allowed to interact. And cooking, it destroys one of them completely. The moment it all goes wrong, you come home after work. You're tired, but you want to be healthy. You rinse the broccoli, you toss it into boiling water, or throw it into the microwave. Seems fine. After all, it's still broccoli, right? Wrong. Because the moment the temperature climbs past 140 degrees, 60 degrees Celsius, the enzyme myrosinase, the one responsible for unlocking sulforaphane, dies. No myrosinase, no sulforaphane, no cancer-fighting magic, just green fiber and bitterness. The very act of cooking the way we were told, the way recipes have always said, is silently stripping broccoli of its greatest power. And you'd never even know. Studies show sulforaphane can target free radicals, reduce inflammation, and even aid in detoxifying harmful pollutants. But only if it's activated. Without that enzyme, it's like having a locked treasure chest with no key. You think you're feeding your body a superfood, but you're just chewing on broken potential. And this happens in kitchens around the world, every single night, all with the best of intentions, but the wrong method. How to unlock broccoli's true potential. But don't worry, science has uncovered ways to protect and activate broccoli's disease-fighting benefits without sacrificing flavor. And the truth? It's easier than you think. Here are the 3 methods that change everything. Method 1, chop and wait. Broccoli doesn't need to be cooked raw, but it does need time. When you chop raw broccoli, you physically break open its cell walls. That's when glucoraphanin and myrosinase are released and allowed to mix. This is when sulforaphane begins forming. But if you immediately cook it, you don't give it enough time. So what should you do? Chop your broccoli and wait 40 to 45 minutes before cooking. That's it. Let nature do the work. The sulforaphane will already be formed by the time you turn on the stove. And even if you lightly cook it after that, you won't lose the benefits. The chemical reaction has already occurred. It's like charging a battery. Once it's charged, it's ready. Method 2, steam lightly. Don't want to wait 45 minutes? There's another solution, and it's delicious. Lightly steam your broccoli, not boil, not saute, not microwave. Steam it for no more than 3 to 4 minutes. Keep the temperature under 140 degrees whenever possible. Why does this work? Because light steaming allows the broccoli to soften, making it more palatable, without destroying the crucial enzyme. The result? Bright green, crisp, tender broccoli with full sulforaphane power intact. It's the perfect balance of health and flavor. Method 3, the mustard powder hack. Already cooked your broccoli? No problem. There's a third method, and it's genius. Add just a pinch of mustard powder after cooking. Why? Because mustard seeds, just like broccoli, also contain myrosinase. By sprinkling mustard powder onto cooked broccoli, you reintroduce the enzyme needed to produce sulforaphane. even if it was destroyed during cooking. Just 1/4 teaspoon is enough to reactivate the process. That means you can cook your broccoli however you like and still gain the benefits, as long as you finish with this one powerful sprinkle. Sometimes healing starts with a spice. One woman's transformation. Meet Angela, age 49, a mother, a school teacher, a breast cancer survivor. When she was diagnosed 3 years ago, she turned her entire life upside down. And one of the biggest shifts? Her diet. I started looking everything I could about food and healing, she said. That's when she learned about sulforaphane. She began chopping broccoli, letting it rest, steaming it lightly, adding mustard powder every single day. I wasn't just eating broccoli anymore, she said. I was activating it. Today, Angela is thriving. She calls broccoli her daily armor. I don't know if it saved my life, she said, but I know it changed it. She even started a small wellness group at her school. Every Friday, she shares recipes and teaches the science behind functional foods. Other teachers began noticing differences in their energy and mood. Angela's daughter now helps prep their meals, learning the value of food as medicine. It's become more than survival. It's become a legacy. Proof that knowledge, when applied, can be life-changing, even life-giving, all starting with a humble green vegetable. How industry is failing you. You walk into a grocery store, frozen broccoli, pre-chopped, pre-cooked, labeled healthy. But here's what they don't tell you. That broccoli? Already blanched, boiled at high heat, myrosinase, gone. Even the steam and bag options? Same story. Pre-cooked vegetables may offer fiber, but the sulforaphane producing potential is often zero. The food industry is selling you vegetables without their power. They market convenience, but sacrifice potency. They push shelf life, but rob us of real life-saving nutrients. This isn't just misleading, it's a silent betrayal. And that needs to change, because the truth is, broccoli isn't broken. The system is. We deserve food that heals, not just fills. We deserve transparency, not tricks. Until then, the burden falls on us to unlearn, relearn, and reclaim, because our health depends on it. The bigger picture of sulforaphane. We've talked about cancer, but sulforaphane goes far beyond that. Scientists are now studying its impact on brain health, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and autism. Liver detoxification, helping clear out harmful toxins. Heart health, by reducing arterial plaque. Obesity and metabolism, improving insulin sensitivity. Skin protection, guarding against UV damage. It's a molecule that defends your body on multiple levels. And it's locked inside a vegetable most people overcook, overlook, or avoid. The tragedy? This power is accessible to everyone. Yet we've been unknowingly boiling it away. We chase superfoods, supplements, and miracle pills, while the real magic might already be in our fridge. All it needs is the right preparation, a little patience, a little knowledge, and broccoli stops being boring. It becomes your body's personal defense system. Act 7, your broccoli activation plan. So what can you do starting today? Here's your simple, science-backed daily broccoli routine. Aim to eat 1.2 to 1 cup of broccoli each day. Begin by chopping it and letting it rest for 45 minutes before cooking. This helps activate the key enzymes. If you prefer to cook it, steam gently for just 3 to 4 minutes to preserve its powerful compounds. In cases where it's thoroughly cooked, simply add 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder before eating to reintroduce the enzyme myrosinase. Store your broccoli fresh in the refrigerator, avoiding frozen options when possible, as freezing can degrade some of its nutrients. To maximize absorption, pair broccoli with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. Consistency is key. Making this a daily habit can help unlock long-term benefits. Remember, the way you prepare broccoli is just as important as eating it. Empower your meals one bite at a time. Simple, strategic, science-based. This is broccoli unlocked. Outrow, don't just eat it, activate it. Broccoli doesn't need a marketing team. It doesn't need fancy labels or flashy endorsements. It just needs to be respected. because this humble, bitter green vegetable may be one of the most powerful allies your body has, if you use it right. So starting today, don't just eat broccoli, activate it. Don't just eat broccoli, activate it. Surprised by the right method? Comment below. Like if you're serious about eating to beat disease. Subscribe for more powerful food strategies your body will thank you for.